Oh, baby, slap this one with Week 4's top billing tag. In one corner, a team that whomped its way to a 37-3 win. That's what happens in college games, right?
And one of those days for the Commanders fans.
It was a defensive beatdown that you don't see very often. Buffalo's D, though, now taking on a team that feasted on a 70 burger. That only happens in Madden.
In a game that almost defies description.
I would have yelled across the field if I was Mike McDaniel. Hey, Sean, not being disrespectful here, but we're here. You've given up 70 points, and the record, it's kind of right there. You get it, right?
Classy move.
Orchard Park is going to be nuts Sunday morning. Rod should play the commissioner card and demand they move this game to Sunday Night Football since Mr. Rogers is out. Oh well, here comes Tua and Tyreek, hopefully with the Penguin. Waddle last week on the sidelines hurt, wondering, wait, have I been slowing us down?
And they're dancing early in South Florida.
Not really, but the league is more than on notice, being McDaniel's game plan without him was borderline genius. Tagovailoa went for over 300 yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks, a rating over 155. He comes in off a cube day, got to the point where he was messing around and got himself a triple-double.
Oh, look at that! Shovel pass, A-Chain dives for 6.
Hill has 2 150-plus games now, 157 yards last week.
The electrifying Hill! Wow!
Tyreek scored too, but I doubt Buffalo safeties just leave him standing alone this week so they could double-team Jack Marius Theratrix. Not really, but relatively speaking.
The safety jumps it, which allows Tyreek Hill to get behind.
Hill simply isn't coverable by a single guy. Probably best to hit him early like New England was doing all game in Week 2 when they held him in check.
It is just almost impossible for Tua to try and squeeze one of these in.
Waddle's presence would make it much more difficult for Buffalo's secondary, who are all going to be tested. It'll be the most fun when Trey Day covers Hill. White had a pick last week, has held QBs to a sub-80 rating in 3 games.
What a play by White!
Slot cornerback Taron Johnson will be in on the action, only given up 38 yards so far this season. Cornerback Christian Benford, sub-90 rate allowed for the year. Safety Micah Hyde, sub-50 rate allowed. Had one of Buffalo's 4 INTs last week. That group comes in hot.
They're just interceptions waiting to happen.
Fins fans are like, bro, it was Sam Howell. Stop capping. If they were younger Fins fans. They held him to a low 40s rate as a result of all those picks.
And it's a pick 6!
Bills defense also has to pay attention to Miami's backs as pass catchers. Their 2 primary guys, 90 receiving yards, 3 touchdowns last week.
Dolphins gonna get tired doing those push-ups.
Tua's most recent air raid showing, also partially courtesy of his line dominating.